Good evening, everybody. I will be demoing how to register into our My Accounting Lab, or as I refer to it, MAL. Now, if you go back to the syllabus, and right now we're looking at Accounting 1A, but the same applies for Accounting 1B and Accounting 1C at Foothill for every instructor teaching these classes for the whole year. So it will be the same thing if they're using Canvas. Now, if they're using Etude, it's a little different. There you have to do a couple of other steps. But for us, My Accounting Lab is actually integrated with our Canvas site. So it's kind of easy to register. If you go to the textbook section, you will notice that it says that when you buy the book, you get a 16-digit access code, and you will need that the first time around. If you're using if we were not using Etude, we would need also the course key, but we don't need that in this case because again we have integrated the MAL section into our Canvas site already, so there's no need for this in this case. So having said that, let's go right into the link here for My Accounting Lab. So I'll click on this, and it will take us to some kind of end user agreement. But before that, actually, you get this couple of links. Let's click on this My Accounting Lab course home, and then you get the end user agreement. You read it and you accept it. And at this point, you are now going to do a couple of things. If this is your very first time using any MyLab product, there are other programs and departments and classes that use MyLabs. For example, I have My Finance Lab in my corporate finance class. I use My Biz Lab for my Business 22 class. And there will be a My Math Lab, there will be My Chemistry Lab, and so on. If you already have used any kind of MyLab product, you already have an account most likely. But if you don't, then you will have to go into this link here and actually create an account. And you use some kind of email address and some kind of password. Once you do that, you end up coming back here to this page, and at that point you would actually then click on this side, log in, and then you get to this page. Now it is at this point that you'll be using your access code. If you click on this one, you would have to just put that in here and finish it, and you're done. If you need, for whatever reason, you don't have the access code, and you bought a separate book, or you were given the book by somebody else, and you only need the standalone My Accounting Lab access code, then you would just buy it here through this link, and you end up coming back here again eventually. And so if you instead, let's say you probably don't need the hard book copy of the book, and you feel comfortable with just ebook, and you want to maybe save a little money, maybe $20 at the most, over the printed version of it, you would go here and do that. I think it's savings of about 20. I'm not too sure, but it's not much savings actually. So you're much better off just buying the book at our bookstore. It covers Accounting 1A, 1B, and 1C throughout the whole year. And again, it will come in with the access code that you would need to actually sign up. On this page, and for some reason I don't have it here at the bottom, it's because maybe I already have an account. There would be in this section an option for you to sign into the Right MAL section for our class without paying for 2 weeks. So you have a 14-day free access there. So there's no reason to miss any assignments for the first 2 weeks. So you do that and then come back over the next 14 days and make sure that you upgrade by buying access at that point. But once you do that, you're all set. You are all registered. By the way, I think that for people that have already bought or have had MAL in the past, you just simply log into your account through here. You probably don't even need this. But I'm not too sure. You let me know if that's the case. But bottom line is that you would need that access code anyway. If you actually sign up for 1B or 1C, you need to go back to that access code that you used for accounting 1A and so on. If you have any questions on this process, you can always use the help desk part of my accounting lab. If you go back to here, there will be always some help, some things under support tools right here. And if that doesn't help, obviously contact me. But I'm probably not the most techie guy with respect to access to my accounting lab. So try that first. There's also a discussion forum that I will show you right now very quickly. If you go to home, to the home page, there will be module 0 for week 0 here. It will show you, oops, where is it? Let me do it again. Let's see if it works or if it doesn't. Oh, it's not working. I have to check. I have to fix that, but I'll just click on actual modules instead. That should work. Oh, it's not working. One more. There you go. If you go, actually, in this case, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to fix it actually. But there will be some here. Here's one: orientation, setup, and Q&A discussion forum. And that's where you would post any kind of question you need regarding how the class is set up, including questions about my lab. Take care. Enjoy.